Studying can feel like an enormous challenge, especially when tests and exams are looming. However, study is about learning for self-betterment, not just to pass exams. And since knowledge takes a while to accumulate and be well understood, the more time you give yourself to thoroughly delve into a subject, the more you'll understand it and find it holds you in good stead for the future. This tutorial will help you to find studying easier than perhaps it has been to this point. Using your best learning approaches. 1. Find out what your learning style is. People have different ways of learning that make the information easier to understand and retain. Some people find visual aids are the most useful, while others need to hear the content of the learning before it makes complete sense. Others again need to be moving about, touching and making things in order to be able to learn. Once you have worked out which style best suits your learning, you can put it to good use in developing key ways of studying that work for you. There are generally 4 types of learners. Visual learners. These are people who prefer to see some sort of illustration to further explain a subject. Auditory learners. These are people who rely on hearing and speaking to understand information and instructions. They may struggle with understanding written instructions. Kinesthetic learners. These are the doers. They prefer completing hands-on activities and experiments to understand what they are learning. These people excel in science-related subjects because of the hands-on atmosphere they present. Reading or writing preference learners. These, as the name suggests, prefer reading or writing the information repeatedly to understand it. 2. Learn through seeing. If you are a visual learner, watch educational videos about the subject instead of reading the textbook. You may also use graphic organizers and other illustrations to understand a specific topic. Visual may make charts, flow maps, and make information visual. 3. Learn through listening. If you are an auditory learner, try purchasing an audio version of the textbook being used, or simply read it aloud. As opposed to writing notes, record them with a tape recorder and play them back to study. Auditory can tape lectures, read info aloud, tape notes/textbook readings, and talk to others about it. 4. Learn through doing. If you are a kinesthetic learner, think of some creative activities and/or experiments to review information. Tactile can make flat books, become the teacher, and ask on ways to make your info hands-on. 5. Learn through reading and writing. If you are a reading or writing preference learner, all you have to do is read whatever information you are required to know. It might also help to paraphrase the information and write it down, just so you're sure you understand. 6. Switch your learning styles around now and then. Even if you decide that you are definitely a certain style of learner, try learning techniques from other styles of learners. Apply these to your studying, to broaden the interest and to help round out the ways in which you learn best. It's not a good idea to be too strict about only using one style, or you risk being bored and missing out on a great tool meant for another learning style. Mix it up in ways that work best for you. Stay tuned for part 2.